Listen to me now. Gonna say it loud. Don't get it twisted what we're talking about.
Oh, look, here's my.
He like, I don't even want the sauce.
I don't want that.
Come on, man. That's get it.
Mommy sit here with you and keep you company.
Just a little bit.
He like you not keeping me company. You put this on the internet. You. I need a new mama. This is humiliating. I hate this, y'all. Can somebody come rescue me? You would get a chance to go to the groomers and get a whole 8-star treatment if you didn't cuss the groomers out and threaten to kill them the whole time you were there. You were so bad at the groomers the last time, they basically said they didn't want you to come back. So we don't want to traumatize you by taking you to the groomers, so we do it ourselves. And you complain about that. But what's strange to me is y'all can take a bath in the comfort of the house. I see y'all every day. And you take a bath and I think the water gets warm in there. And then you bring me out here and put me in a damn bucket. That's the part I don't understand. It's not the bath part. It's the part that I have to come out here and get in this ugly, broke down.
We taking this bucket with us. This bucket.
No,
Yes,
we're
we are.
not.
Yes, we are.
No, we are not. Because I don't know how to you bathing in the bathroom. Leave this janky bucket here. I'm not gonna bathe my dog.
That's already traditional.
Right there.
It's already traditional. And mommy is blocking the sun for you.
Oh, Emma? There it is.
That blame
You
it
don't
on
know the
her.
sun. Wait a minute, I'll be
Here you
back
go.
in a minute, y'all.
Here you go, baby. Want a
Let me
sausage?
help him so this can go faster.
He like, I don't even want a sausage.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had to get off recording and help my husband with Gizmo because he started shaking, and I just didn't want him to be, outside for too long because it's not super duper hot today. It's warm, but it's not hot like I usually like it when we give him. If my hair look crazy, it's because I ain't combed it yet. Um, it's not hot as it usually is. I'm just kind of laying down. It's not hot as it usually is when we give him a bath outside. So, okay, this is a horrible angle. I don't need y'all all up in my chest like that. So, he's finished. He is in the house, tripping out, looking crazy. I would blow him dry to help him dry faster, but he don't like the blow dryer. Now, the reason why we bathe Gizmo at home is because when he goes to the groomers, it stresses him out too much. He just does not like the groomer. And it wasn't just, he didn't just have that experience at one groomer. He had that experience at more than one groomer. And I just got to the point where I just don't want to stress him out like that. He is one of those dogs that is very easily stressed out. And even a groomer was like, it's not a pleasant experience for him. And like the groomer don't want to stress your dog out. They really don't. I'm not gonna say they don't want to do dogs that are easily stressed out because that is their profession. But they would prefer not to, cause your dog a lot of stress. I don't know if Gizmo has anxiety or what it is, but he doesn't like strangers. He just don't like a bath, period. And of course, he doesn't want someone that he doesn't know to give him a bath. So we prefer to do it at home. Now we do take him to the vet to get the anal thing, his anal gland cleaned when necessary, his ears cleaned, and his nails. But bathing, we take care of at home, and I make sure that, around his mouth is trimmed regularly. But, we don't really cut his coat because he's not one of those dogs that really grows a whole lot of hair. He kind of maintains his coat himself. He doesn't have a whole lot of hair, and I don't like cutting. I don't like cutting him down. I don't like trimming him down. I don't even like the way he looked. The last time I took him to the groomer and they cut him down, he ended up looking like a rat, and I didn't like a big rat, and I didn't like that. So we don't do him. But let me tell y'all what happened yesterday. We went to the Sizzler, and they have a sign on the door now that you cannot eat there unless you are vaccinated or you have a negative test result within the last 3 days. So we did have a negative test result because unfortunately my granddaughter um has COVID. So we had a COVID scare. Me and my husband and everybody else in the family was tested, and we all came back negative. So I don't know, you know, how, because me and her slept in the same bed and everything. Um, she was coughing, but she wasn't running a fever. She was still, she still had her appetite. She was still tasting everything, smelling everything, like she was fine. We was out shopping and, having a good time, not knowing that the child had COVID. So, we're all fine. We all got negative test results. Even her mother had a negative result. So I'm not really sure. Um, she's going to be tested again. She can't go back to school, of course, until she gets a positive, a negative. I don't know why I keep saying positive. Until she gets a negative test back. So she hasn't been tested again yet, but she's fine. Her cough is basically gone. That was all she had. She never had a fever. She never felt like sick or anything. We never showed any symptoms. I was never sick. My husband was never sick. Nobody else was ever sick. So we did have test results, so we were able to eat there. But what they do is, like, when you come in the restaurant, there's a sign on the door, but it looks like people are ignoring that sign because that sign is not really big. With it being so many signs on the door, you may just ignore that one. But when you get into the restaurant, there's a table there. There's another sign on that table, and then there's this big sign where you get ready to order that, under this county, you have to have a vaccine, show your vaccine card, or show that you had a negative test result within the last 3 days. So then when you get up to order your food, when you get up to the register and get ready to order your food, that's where they ask you for that information. And plus they want to see your ID to make sure that they match. But the crazy thing is, when I showed her my test results, my name was way at the top of the test results on the Kaiser portal. She just looked at negative, looked at my ID. Why would you look at my ID if you didn't see the name on the test results? I don't know. And she was just like, okay. And then she looked at my husband's. Well, his name was close to where the test results were. His format looked a little different than mine, but he has an Android and I have an iPhone. I don't know if that makes a difference because we both have the same Kaiser portal. But anyway, his looked different. And she looked at his, she was able to see his name, and then she, looked at his driver's license. Well, she looked at my driver's license because I didn't show my ID, I showed my driver's license. And she said, okay. So I don't know if, you know, how many other restaurants, because I haven't seen any other restaurants that are doing that. So I don't know how many other restaurants are doing that, or, you know, if they're doing that in your area. If they are, put it in the comments and let me know, because I want to know how many other places are doing that kind of stuff. So that's kind of interesting. I want to show you what my husband got me yesterday. It's a little bag. Ain't it cute? It's super cute. So he got me this little bag yesterday. And that's it. So let me know what they doing in your area. Like, my stomach has been tripping for the past couple of days. If they doing that in your area, and do you think they're gonna be doing that to like grocery stores and stuff? Like, if they're doing it in restaurants, you think they're gonna start doing it in grocery stores? Or, how far is this going to go? Because I know all states have different regulations, and I think a friend of mine said in Canada they're doing it. And it's mixed reviews on that. Some people are saying, well, I just won't eat out if, that's what they're doing. And some people are saying, oh, that's good. More places should do it or whatever. So I don't know. How do y'all feel? Leave it in the comments. So we'll talk to you guys later. Gizmo's fine. He is, what dogs do after they have a bath. He's like licking himself because he can't stand the way he smells now. Because, they get used to their own scent. And then when you bathe them and stuff and they got to smell the scent of the shampoo and all of that, it like freaks them out. So he'll be all right after he dry. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow for a live. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.